Fill her up.
You're listening to the GaS Digital Network.
It's time for GaS Digital Now. Join producer Natalie and Blind Mike to learn what's going on behind the scenes of your favorite shows.
Welcome to GaS Digital Now, the GaS Digital wrap-up show. We talk about all the best moments that happened on the network this week and beyond. There's a different mic across the table from me than you're used to seeing. Mike Harrington joins me today in place of Blind Mike. Thank you for being here.
Don't adjust your eyes, folks. I know I haven't. Thanks for having me, Nat.
Thanks for being here. Dude, I appreciate it. Last minute, too.
Nat tricked me. She didn't trick me. She invited me. I was very happy to come. Mike had asked me to fill in for Natalie at one point, and I was going to do a full-on, put a shirt on, put some balloons in there, and put on a wig. So Natalie asked me to come do this. I said yes. And then Natalie hits me up like maybe an hour and a half before the show and is like, hey, man, do you want anything from the deli? Knowing that if I know food is here getting cold, I'll actually show up kind of on time.
That wasn't my intention to make you on time. It was just my way of being like, hey, you're doing me a solid. You're coming in early. Or potentially this may be the only reason that you're coming in. I thought you said you had something else going on today, though.
No, I mean, I did. I had like 4 hours of sitting in front of the TV just crying at Knicks content.
I was going to say we start with studio lore / personal life lore. What is your connection to the Knicks parade that was today?
My connection is I woke up at 8 a.m. thinking like, all right, I'm going to go catch the parade, which starts at 10.
Right.
That seems reasonable.
In real life?
IRL, yeah. And I just woke up to like a wall of text on Twitter being like, yo, if you haven't been here since midnight, don't fucking bother coming.
I got that from AJ out in the lobby. He said he tried to leave at like 6 a.m. and like didn't even make it there. Yeah.
No, it was an absolute mess. So glad that I didn't wake my wife up to drive me to the train to get stuck in the thing. She also, though, she ruined it for me. Like I had it on TV at home. We're watching it. It's chill. I'm like doing stuff on my phone. It's a decent vibe for the morning. And she just goes, I wish you went to the parade. Watching it on TV is so lame.
Wow.
And it just hit me in that moment like, yo, you're right. It is super lame and I can't watch this now.
It's so funny because this was clearly like such a bigger parade than I feel like It's what I was expecting of the World Cup. I've been actively avoiding the World Cup because it's in New Jersey, or one of them is in New Jersey, pretty close to me. And I've been like hunkering down on those days. I'm like, I'm not attempting public transit during that time. It's only been 2 so far. And on the Saturday, I happen to have other plans like in Newark, like a couple towns over from where it is. And it like didn't affect me at all. Okay. But on Tuesday, I was like, I'm not attempting the path.
So Tuesday it was France versus Senegal.
Yeah.
Which is like, I want to be there for that, man. I want to know what the Frenchies are like.
You're not wrong. You're not wrong.
If the Scottish are showing up to anything, dude, sign me up.
Apparently the Scottish are in Boston right now.
The Scottish have, so I think the Scottish base camp is in Boston. So I think a lot of them went there, and I'm assuming at least one of the Scottish matches is going to be at Gillette Stadium.
Right.
But I do know that they're all hunkered down. They've apparently bought out all the Packy stores in all of the greater Boston area.
Right.
I saw like a bagpipe line of like 2,000 to 3,000 Scottish strong like marching to Fenway Park.
They 100% put the Scots there on purpose.
Oh,
they
for
went
sure.
Missed opportunity otherwise. Why would we not let the Boston people be like, oh yeah, you're Scottish? No, you're not.
So
where's your kilt? Get your kilt out.
The bartender, so like all the bars said that it was 3 times better than St. Patrick's Day.
Yeah.
And they were like, I don't ever want to hear about Americans drinking ever again. Like if the Scottish are coming here and just embarrassing us right now.
And probably being more composed about it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I have not witnessed any of the World Cup stuff, but mostly just like for the quantity of people rather than like I've been thoroughly enjoying Europeans discovering America for the first time online. It's really brought some delight to me of them being like, we're in a Waffle House. Everyone was super nice here.
So if that turns out to be just dead internet horseshit slop that's being uploaded, I'll feel so heartbroken.
There's a specific guy that people have been following.
Freddie, dude. Everybody
the
knows
German
Freddie.
Guy.
Yeah. He's getting like he has like signs when he shows up to new states. It's like welcome to Louisiana, and then a small sign where it's like, "Hi, Freddie, enjoy your visit," with like the German flag.
That's great.
Like he showed up in Houston. They gave him tickets to I think it was like an Astros game or something.
Yeah.
I mean they were talking about Ella Langley and how much they love her music.
Right.
Ella
I saw
Langley
that one
invited
too.
him out to a concert. It's like, dude, I don't know, man. Like I did tell Alex, I think we're going to get in like the next 5 to 10 years some really interesting indie cinema out of Europe about the American experience. Like you know,
bring him spaghetti westerns 2.0.
Exactly, right?
Yeah.
Like they came to America, experienced that culture, and it's like they're gonna want to take a piece of that back. And for a lot of people, it's formative, like 23, 24, 25-year-old summers spent in a car traveling the American South. Like that I think is going to lead to some pretty good press for America for many years going forward.
That rules. I'm so excited for that.
I'm very excited. It's going to be a good time. But the Knicks the Knicks parade today, I just want to like it's been reels. Like I was at the UFC event this weekend.
Yeah, really?
In DC, super fun.
Very cool.
It was like 102 degrees out, and there was very little like shade. Yeah. So like me and Brian just found a shady spot, and I swear I spent 2.5 hours just scrolling through Instagram, looking at reels, crying my eyes out. Just that Benny Safdie directed Nike commercial with the guy with like the one tooth missing smile and the scene in the middle of Times Square. Oh, God.
It's ripe for that kind of stuff.
All of it. It's like it just hit me in the field. Just so much of that, like, you know, some of my earliest memories are like Patrick Ewing's finger roll coming up just short in a game where Charles Smith missed half a dozen shots to maybe silence the Bulls.
I'm sure that made a lot of sense to the audience.
Yeah, for sure. I think they know. I bet
they know. I'm saying that I don't know, but it's relevant.
I think Knicks' failure is like, you know, that transcends, you know, regular sports pop culture to the point where like, you know, how many times have I seen this week like the lion from Madagascar going, the Knicks lost again. Like
I was seeing from Sex and the City where Samantha's like, I only get laid if the Knicks win. Yeah. And her waiting until basketball season was over. And then it was some other sports season.
But I'll tell you, my mayor's Muslim, my bagel is Jewish. Unfortunately, the president's still alive. Knicks in 5.
That was bars. Whatever the original was.
The original was incredible. It got driven into the ground, so I am glad they ended it in 5 instead of 4.
Yeah.
But my Muslim mayor truly, I think, became my Muslim president today. The way the speech he delivered, 8 minutes and 31 seconds of just all gas, no brakes. One flub, like one genuine flub, you can tell he got emotional while he was saying it. So I can't even hit him for like, you stupid mushmouth fucking Dumbo. Like, no,
it was tight on everything else.
Oh, God. Yeah. It truly was a presidential speech about New York basketball.
Yeah. I have seen, we were talking about this off air, and everyone was like, yeah, really? President? And we were both like, he's going to be president someday.
Yeah.
And because so many, I mean, it's hard to judge from just online, but it's like everyone online is like, man, why do I have FOMO for New York right now? It seems like such a hang.
Oh, well, I mean, this literally, Like, I only remember one time where New York felt this alive with like that kind
Was
of
it 9/11?
momentum. No, I was in the 8th grade at that time.
I was 4.
Wasn't feeling much of the momentum. No, it was like, I want to say either 2011 or 2012, the Rangers made the Stanley Cup Finals, and it was like, I swear I was driving through Midtown with my windows down with the Rangers blasting on the car, and like every car to my left and my right was doing the exact same thing. You could hear the roar of the city when a goal got scored, but ultimately they didn't lift the cup, and nobody talks about that team anymore. So it's like, there is something just so fun about the whole city getting together. Like, it's going to be 2-3 nights a week where everyone is locked into the same thing.
Yeah.
Everywhere you go, you're seeing orange and blue. Man, what a great kickoff to summer.
Yeah, absolutely. That's so true.
Oh, yeah.
I will move us on. I was gonna make a tie-in to like media being like, there's no TV show that everybody watches at the same time anymore. Your tag's still on your shirt.
Yeah. All right.
Intentional?
No, I've made that. I'm keeping this one.
Yeah,
this
you're
keeping
it. Something Stranger Things was the most recent that we've had in like a long time of like,
For,
it
like,
seems like everyone
monoculture?
was watching it. Yeah.
No, I mean, sports is a legitimate monoculture.
That's a real one where it's like, I didn't watch Stranger Things. I didn't watch sports either, but at least sports is like everyone's fucking involved.
You can't avoid it.
Yeah.
But I would say the Scandival. That was pretty. That got as monoculture as you can get for like a reality TV thing.
Yeah, that's true.
But.
We went to the beach last week.
Hell yeah.
It was great.
It was a good time.
That's like in the past. Technically, we talked about it last week, but you were there. So
I was there.
Any highlights? We talked about the lady with the umbrella scandal.
What?
The
what
lady asking
happened
about-
there? I
Did you
still-
miss all of that?
So what I just saw. Listen, I'm not gonna say something that's gonna get you in trouble with
we're sinking.
good people at YouTube.
Yeah.
But yeah. This was an interesting experience.
Right.
You would typically only see like, on like a strip somewhere.
Yes, perhaps. Well put. Because everyone's like, black family? We're like, no, not black family.
No.
But someone asked to rent G Mike and Rachel's umbrella. And at first I heard it and I was like, and I'll keep this brief because we talked about it last week, but I was like, whatever, who cares? Get your bag. Like, if I wasn't using but I'm like, yeah, you probably brought that because you want to use it. Like, you're probably annoyed that someone's taking your umbrella from you. And so Rachel gave him a number, and then G Mike eventually was like, if you give us this much, you can keep it. And then he was like, I think he said 20. He's like, there's no way I spent more than $10 on that umbrella. I just flipped a profit. And then they kept it for the rest of the thing. But yeah, that was fun. Second beach trip of the summer because I did my little eat, pray, love, as you put it.
Your solo dolo on the Jersey Shore.
I've been saying that. You were like, oh, you eat, pray, loved your way through Belmar, New Jersey. So I've been that's how I've been describing that trip to people. So that was pretty good. What's my other housekeeping? I went to see Backrooms. Do you have any opinions on it?
No, but I will say, just real quick about the beach.
Yeah.
We literally ate cake by the ocean.
Cake by the ocean, 100%.
How sick is that, dude?
100%.
Like, I mean, we're talking, who would think that we would keep on floating this hard?
Exactly.
That's crazy.
It was great.
Dude. Eating cake by literally, Alex looked at me digging a fork into the cake and went, yo, we're being naughty.
Yeah.
Like, we're just being naughty. We're straight up just massacring this cake.
Yeah. We didn't have we couldn't slice it. We didn't have plates for
we
it.
Had
We
no
just
plates.
had forks and spoons.
We had forks and spoons.
So we all just went like.
And we had an ocean. And we
straight
went for
into
it.
It was
yeah,
great.
It was delicious.
It was sandy.
Listen,
at times.
I'll tell you, I've been abstaining from most sweets, so I have very little to judge it against. But man, that was some cake.
It certainly was. It was great. I went to I won't spend any time on this, but I went to my cousin's graduation party, and she's going to culinary school, and she made the cake, and it was fucking incredible. Yeah. And I'm not like a person who's like any cake like you, where you're like, it was cake. That was awesome. It was like the best cake I've had in a really long time. It was so fucking good.
Is she going to baking or
not specifically, but she works at a bakery.
Okay.
So she like got it from work, but she was also the person that made that cake at work.
Sick.
Yeah.
So it's like this is someone who has skills and a commercial kitchen at their disposal.
Yes, exactly.
Dude, what could stop her?
It was awesome.
Hell
it was
yeah.
delicious.
Backrooms.
Backrooms. Dom can weigh in. Dom liked it.
You liked it?
I thought it was kind of mid. Or you don't have to weigh in if you don't want, but
No, I loved it. I like all the YouTube stuff. I've seen all the other stuff that the guy made, Kane Pixels.
yeah.
And so I'm a big Backrooms fan. I enjoyed it a lot.
I liked the original videos. I like the concept. Are you familiar with the lore?
So from my understanding, the issue with Backrooms is like this like internet creepypasta and this like one random image that was posted on 4chan turned into like this whole like crazy like almost Lovecraftian level like eldritch horror of like in one's own mind right, and a lot of what makes it so creepy is like the nothingness of it, like the emptiness, the alone, like. And so adding other people and other things into it to be like the scary parts kind of fundamentally loses the concept of it. But you also need to make a movie, not an 8-minute YouTube video.
Right. I went to see with some of my friends. My friend's birthday was a month ago, and she literally planned her birthday for last weekend because that's when it was in theaters.
Whoa,
like, she built it around this. They play it together. I'm not much of a multiplayer gamer. I usually don't join them. So I haven't played this.
Oh, is it a game?
It's also a video game.
I didn't know that.
It started as the YouTube series. They made a video game out of it.
Okay,
and
that's
a
cool.
lot of the characters, a lot of the monsters in the movie, to my understanding, are from the video game.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to be super vague because I do think that people should see this. But I felt like if you're going to go weird and surreal, I love a weird, surreal, vibe-based movie. Like, just go all the way into that. Or explain it to us. And I felt like he didn't really commit to either way.
Okay.
I think he explained how the monsters are created pretty well. They did touch up on that in the movie. I think they made it very easily digestible if you haven't seen any of the other like parts of the series.
Yeah.
And it also connects to all the other parts of the series in a way.
Right.
Because it's the same guy and he just like really lined it up well.
Yeah.
He has the internal headcanon.
Yeah, I agree that he made it very easy and digestible if you haven't seen any of it, but I also felt I was like, why there would be like little bits of people's backstories where I'm like, why do I care about these people? I mean, I liked one of the characters. The other one I felt was kind of flat. Again, I'm trying to be deliberately vague so that I like don't ruin it for people, but I was the only person out of my group of 8 people that thought it was just okay.
Huh.
Everyone else really liked it.
All right. So I would say then most people would feel that way.
It depends.
Yeah.
I have found that, and no offense to you, these are not my words. These were Jorge's words. Jorge said people that I trust their opinion have said it's mid, and people that are posers think that it's really good.
Oh, so like people who are easily wowed by like, oh, Thor's in this?
Maybe that's not what he
I'll
meant.
watch this. Thor's in this.
But that's how I interpreted
But
it.
Chris Hemsworth has the short hair now, but he still has the hammer. I like the hammer. Those guys really like Backrooms. And then people who are like, I like watching cinema.
Yeah, right.
Like Martin Scorsese would say it was dog shit.
I have an aunt.
The Russo brothers would go, they're in the back rooms.
Yeah. My aunt, who is a connoisseur of horror movies, agreed with me completely.
Just shitting on Dom, watching his reaction.
I'm not a poser. I've played all the games.
I believe you, and it
watched
was
all the
Jorge that
episodes.
said it, and he hadn't seen it. He just goes,
No.
people that I trust the opinion of have said it
We're
was
not saying
just
you're
okay.
a Backrooms poser. We're saying you're a good
movie
person poser. You're like fucking Marvel horseshit.
No, he meant it as like A24 fanboys tend to be the ones who are really into Backrooms.
Okay, all right. I don't think that is Dom.
No, I don't get that from
No.
Dom at all. He's just a Backrooms enthusiast specifically. So I would like to get people's, if you guys want to leave a comment or something, I want to know if I'm crazy here. One more thing before we get into the shows, I was watching Nate Bargatze on Last Meals, and Lewis came up.
Oh, yeah?
Are you familiar with Last Meals?
No.
It's a YouTube show in the style of Hot Ones, except not a challenge, where you have a guest who describes what they would want their last meal to be, and then he interviews them over their last meal.
Oh, so you like ahead of time you send into production like I want some.
Yes, Zach is familiar with them because he mentions Mythical Kitchen a lot. It was like Rhett and Link were like the creators, YouTube guys,
and they made this show.
And they made the show.
Oh, okay, I know those dudes.
Yeah, they have a channel that is just cooking based.
Okay.
And they have a show the show is called Last Meals.
Okay.
Nate Bargatze was on, and I go, oh, that's 2 degrees of Kevin Bacon away from me. Maybe he'll say something that I have heard before or something like that. Not thinking that it would happen. And then all of a sudden there's a part where he's telling a story about his buddy Lewis who caused a stink in a restaurant because a bite had been taken out of his food.
Buddy, that's the closer on Nate's first special.
He says my buddy Lewis.
Yeah.
And I go, I was not expecting that at all.
He also says it in the joke. Like Nate's the thing that broke him mainstream, like his first big special, his closer is about how his big prank was he took a bite out of Lewis's burger, and Lewis, not being a normal person, assuming that your friend did this, went into the back and tried to fight every McDonald's worker. It's a great fucking joke, but it's like, that's also, I mean, listen, there's a reason that I think Ari has used Lewis in bits in their specials. Nate definitely has. I want to say Serafina's looking at me like she knows of a third that I'm thinking of. But like a lot of people who you love their work,
right,
use Lewis as inspiration
he's got so many
for their
fucking.
work.
He's a gold mine of wacky hijinks usually in restaurants.
Truly,
yeah.
It's like you can't make up the things that like Lewis does and thinks he is normal and justified in doing. So it's like you just need to like at a certain point wind him up and observe, and it's like, oh well, that's an 8-minute chunk.
At first he goes, my buddy Lewis. I go, what are the odds? It's proud to be him, right? And then he proceeds to tell the most Lewis story I've ever heard in my entire life. I was like, oh yeah, it's definitely him.
He said the joke, I believe, on his special was like, as if the guy brazen enough to take a bite out of your burger and send it out wouldn't just be sitting there with his hands in the deep fryer waiting for a challenge.
So good. Oh shit. I think with that, we can get into some of our shows today.
Speaking of Lewis,
it was Ari's last episode on Skanks. Longtime third seat of Skanks is leaving for England.
Is it still 3 for life?
I don't remember.
Oh, man.
Well, now it's about to be 2 for life.
Well, I don't know. I think you'd be surprised.
True. I agree. And then there's going to be another person that they're like, it's always always him.
Has it not always been Ari?
No, it's always been Ari. But I'm saying they're going to do that as a bit when they get somebody else.
Right.
Like,
that would be funny. If someone new came in and they were like, yeah, the old guy never existed.
Exactly.
It's always been fucking Jorge.
Yeah, probably Jorge. Who would you, before we get into what actually happened, do you have any like thoughts in your head of like
third
who
Mike
the
Harrington,
third...
obviously. What are we
Besides
talking about here?
you.
What are we talking about here?
You can't vote for yourself.
Yes, you can. If the presidential election has taught us anything.
Besides you.
Who would be my pick?
Yeah.
I mean,
you can name a couple if you're not sure.
Well, I think it's unfortunate that, he moved to Austin like a little over a year before Ari decided to move to England. But, I think Tim Butterly would be, I just think he gets the most out of both Lewis and Jay. I wouldn't mind seeing
30-minute special coming out.
Speaking of getting the most out of Jay, I'm gonna say Chris Stanley.
I
feel like nobody plays better with Jay than Chris Stanley. Along those same lines, if you want to get the most out of Lewis, Zach Amico.
Yeah.
And obviously Zach and Jay. They can keep the ball in the air forever. So I mean the laundry list is forever. But I think what's most important is it's 3 for life.
Of course.
Good riddance, Ari.
Yeah.
And,
see you never.
Yeah. I hope. Dude, I'm gonna be fucking pissed if he doesn't show up to Skankfest Because I'm
Yeah.
grinding my ass. Not fuck him being there, right? Like it is
Right.
what it is. He wasn't there last year. Nobody missed him. Tim Dillon showed up. We were all super happy. We all
Right.
forgot Ari didn't come. But if he really bet me that I could not get below 185 pounds by Skankfest,
And then doesn't
and
show
then takes the coward's way out as he
Yeah.
does whenever he loses a thing, right? He
Yeah.
still hasn't spun the wheel of punishment. Just saying, that's your president.
Yeah.
If he doesn't show up to Skankfest and let me claim on this bet, I'm
Yeah.
gonna be fucking pissed.
What are you getting?
He has to plan a romantic, like either evening or getaway
Sure.
for me and Alex, akin to, like on the same level of the story that he told on First Dates
Yep.
with Lauren Compton, where
Yep.
he surprised his girl with the Dolly Parton
Right.
concert. Like
Yes.
he needs to find, like,
Yeah.
get
For you to carry out to a T and
Right.
Alex doesn't know about it until it's happening?
Exactly.
Okay.
I
love
need
that.
this is and it
Also,
is
such an easy, like, it's not, on Skanks, they have to, like, get tased and shit.
Mm-hmm.
Like, this is such an easy end of the bargain to hold up.
you think, but you know, Ari is turning
Elusive.
redcoat and fucking heading over the Atlantic. So we'll see if he shows up to Skankfest.
Yeah.
I will be collecting because your
Yeah.
boy is currently not even heavy enough to be a UFC light heavyweight. I'm under the light heavyweight limit. I should
Very
say.
good.
204.5. Let's fucking go. I'm getting to 185, no problem.
Absolutely.
But yeah, I'm gonna miss Ari. I
Yeah.
truly, like, all bullshit aside,
I've seen him
I'm going
more-
to miss him so fucking much.
I've seen him more in the past month than
Yep.
I have in the 5 years I've worked here.
Dude, sometimes he was coming by here, just hanging out
Just
with
to hang
Bandit.
out.
We're fucking. I'm sitting there doing a clip, like trying my best to pay attention when all I want to do is turn around and play with Bandit and talk to
Yeah.
Ari. Like it was the dopest.
Yeah,
you know
it
what
was
I mean?
great.
Like it's this is somebody who like I respect and revere for a very long time, and like you know I don't know I at the very least felt like friendly with,
Yeah.
you know, if not like a friend of when
Yeah.
he was here. Like this is truly somebody who was like, oh, like I'm fucking happy to see him. You
Yeah.
know,
The first
what a
time
dick. What a tease,
I know.
dude. What a tease.
I know. The first time I ever met Ari, he was on Bye Guys. I'd been here for like 2 months. Didn't know him. Didn't know who he was. But he went on Bye Guys. He was the only guest. And he was like, I forget who brought it up, but there was mail for Lewis. And Ari goes, oh, let's open this. And he just opens it. And I'm like, this
Committing
guy
felonies
fucking
on crime,
rules.
on camera.
I was like, compared to everything else I've seen on Real Ass Podcast, I'm like, this is light
Yeah.
treason. I've been watching Arrested Development. This is light.
treason.
This is light crime.
Mm-hmm.
And part of it was a knife, and he's like, and they're like, oh wow, it's so sharp, and then he cuts the rest of the mail with it. It was fucking awesome.
Oh,
So that's my core memory of Ari.
the man absolutely will be missed.
Yeah.
Ari core memory. I think honestly, the first time I met him, I put my foot in my mouth. Just like one does.
As happens.
But no, the second time I met Ari, it was right before Skankfest. The second Skankfest, he had just flown in from LA. I think he was in the process of moving to New York, but I think he was still an LA resident. And he showed up like an hour before the kickoff party started. Like the people were like getting bracelets, and he like snuck in through the side door, went up to the crow's nest to like brush his teeth, and
Right.
it struck me as like very vagrant-ish. And
Yeah.
I was like, he really is
You're
like
he's my people.
he's a drifter, dude.
Yeah.
Like Ari is like the most high-level vagabond
It's
we've
true.
ever seen. And
It's true.
It was like I got that impression at first, and then watching him edit his own podcast during Skankfest, I want to say
That
it was like the
rules.
first one at the Brooklyn Bazaar.
Yeah.
And it was like just him in like I went in there because I was just too high and needed a place to like sit down for
Yeah.
a second and collect my thoughts. And Ari was just in there by himself. I think just like playing audio from his podcast,
Yeah.
editing it to be released. And
I
was
like that a lot.
This is the most DIY, like
The people's.
truly a man of the people.
Yeah.
He truly does stand for mayhem. Like
Yeah.
there are no strings on this person. It's true. I don't know. It's a thing of beauty.
Yeah.
The way he
absolutely.
lives his life. It's very frustrating to everyone who loves him and wants him to be around. But,
Yeah.
there are literally no strings on him. So
Yeah.
God bless.
I admire that a lot. He's the only
sure.
person that I know that's really like that, where he literally could just go to England at some point, and he has.
Yeah.
There was a lot of time spent on Skanks about Lewis getting pepper sprayed in the face.
Okay.
There were a lot of numbers being thrown around. Is there a number of money that you would get pepper sprayed in the face for, or does it even take that?
$10K.
That's what Lewis said.
Really?
He said originally, I think Jay said that Lewis has an outstanding debt to several of the people that were in the room that day of about $2,000. And Jay goes, I'll clean it out if you get pepper sprayed right now.
I'm not giving you anything. You will not come up on the up end of this. You will clear all of your extreme debt by spraying yourself in the face with pepper spray.
That's the right thing to do.
You clear 100% of your debt because I'll pick up your debts with, you already paid Kim, so I got...
J. Mamdani over here.
And Lewis was like, that's not enough.
No.
And Sal was like, I'll match your $2,000. So $4,000, and Lewis was like, that's still not enough. I'm like, I would do it for $4,000, I think.
All right, to clear out $2,000 in debt.
Right.
To my friends.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
it's like it's fucking Alex he owed the money
Yeah,
to. You know what I
yes.
mean? Like so it's like to clear out $2,000 in debt to my friends and walk with $2,000 after getting pepper sprayed. I'd still probably say, listen, what I was gonna say is I would say 10 grand if you put 5 on the table in front of me. I'm taking a pepper spray to the face. For sure.
That makes a big difference because I remembered once when I was on Rap, Lewis being like, how much would it take for you to take your tits out on camera? And I forget how much it was, but I was like, at least a few thousand has to be physically present because I don't think that you're carrying that into the bargain.
Okay.
I don't remember what the amount was.
But yeah, like when I see physical,
Yeah, when I see physical thousands of dollars,
Right.
I will act different.
like I can't be in a situation where it's like, Lewis, we're talking about you owing my wife from a bet you made on the
This
Sean
money
Strickland
does
fight.
not exist.
You know what I mean? It's like the at the end of I'm not getting pepper sprayed to still be hounding you for
Yes.
this 6 weeks later. That's
Yeah,
crazy.
exactly.
If I see it's like if I'm touching the $5,000
Right.
while I'm getting pepper sprayed, that's gonna make the pepper spray hurt so much less.
Absolutely. Two interns got pepper sprayed. Just for immunity, is that correct?
One for immunity, I think the other to get back into the Olympics.
Yeah, one
Oh,
guy
was
who had
out?
dropped out said, I'll
Hemorrhage?
get sprayed to be back in.
Yeah, it was hemorrhage and nutsack.
Nuts, these are fucking holes. Did you ever read Holes?
Yeah,
The
of
nicknames
course.
that they
Yeah.
had on Holes, Hemorrhage and Nutsack, are both low-key names that they
Yeah,
would have in
hemorrhage,
Holes.
nutsack, and Z. They were working on plot.
Exactly,
39.
and Barf Bag.
Oh yeah.
So that's. Are you following with it at all, or not really?
The Intern Olympics? No, I'm far. I'm. You know, I got into the Winter Olympics this year. I got into the Cricket World Cup. I can't handle another
Olympics.
international competition. Who's the front runner right now?
Who is the front runner? There isn't one. They're shaking their heads.
Yeah, I don't think there is one right now, honestly.
It's anyone's game.
There's still like 4 or 5 in the Olympics, so there's not one on top.
Serafina, who won your Olympics?
Jake.
Jake, right. Oh, right. Yeah, of course. But like,
Someone
I think,
who was already kind of working here.
yeah, I mean, technically, I guess you could say Jake was the fan favorite, but like, you know, not according to the reaction I got when I came out to the boxing ring at Skankfest. He was being booed lustily.
Damn.
But I think like you were the clear front runner. I think Serafina
I
of
agree.
your class. I think Jorge was for sure the front runner of his class. It's like, you know, not necessarily the person who's gonna win, but the person who it's like, oh, I like that one. I hope this one sticks around. I hope this one has a job here after this internal. Is there no one who fits that criteria?
I remember Mike said that his favorite is Nurse Betty, who's still in, and that he liked Poe, who's now out.
Is Poe the one who got pepper sprayed back in?
No.
Okay.
That was
Oh yeah, that was
hemorrhage, remember?
Okay. No, I don't. Clearly, I don't remember these made up names that
Yeah.
I was hit with for the first time 4 seconds
Poe is
ago.
not a name from Holes, though.
No.
Poe,
if you-
short for Edgar Allan Poe. I'm pretty sure.
Well, I was gonna say if you got some Edgar Allan Poe looking motherfucker,
that was his. Was that not his deal? Yeah, that was
his
kind of.
you would call that. That's a holes ass nickname.
Yeah,
if you
I
call
guess you're
someone
right.
Poe. Especially someone's all moody. Fucking
Yeah.
Poe. Sorry, what were you gonna say,
I
Serafina?
think Holes was the Story Wars book. This.
Really?
Hey,
Great, incredible book.
hell yeah.
Actually, one of the best movie adaptations of a book that I've ever seen. Like
I'd
most true to the source material. I have not been following. Oh, I was gonna ask out of Paco, Blind Mike, and Paul, who was the favorite? Because Paul won.
Yeah,
And
I
Paul
feel
doesn't work here, and the other two still do. Which is, I
Wait,
always say
Paul
that.
was in Paco and
he won.
Interesting. I know Paco wasn't. I can tell you for
Everyone
certain
hated him.
people were like, "Wait a minute,
Fuck this guy.
This guy has a real following. What is he doing in the intern Olympics? What did he do?"
Yeah.
And
and the answer is, oh, that's what he did.
no. The answer is expressed many times over the years, and we're definitely not going to relitigate it.
Nope.
But the I think Blind Mike has always been. I mean, come on, dude. Blind Mike has like. Regardless of what anyone thought coming out of the Intern Olympics, I don't really remember. I don't
Right,
remember.
that's
I
okay.
remember Paul pulled his dick out, so
Yeah.
he got some heat for that. People liked that about Paul.
Right.
But,
That's how fucking what's his name won in Jorge's round.
Byron.
Byron, yeah. Is that not
Interesting.
how he won?
Did he win?
Yes.
Okay. Well, I don't think the winner has ever.
No, I
stuck around.
I was about to say it's. I always say it's like American Idol.
It's a death
Don't
sentence.
win. That's the death sentence.
Yeah.
The second runner-up is always the one that has a career afterward.
True.
Or third or whatever.
Was Carrie Underwood not a winner?
Don't. Maybe it's like that first. She was like the first one, right?
She was early. She was
She was
very
early. It's like as you get later,
Yeah.
it gets more likely to like the later winners.
Feel like
no
Phil
one's
Phillips
ever
is
heard of.
trash.
Yeah. Did Adam Lambert win? I don't remember.
I believe Adam Lambert did win.
Okay, well, there
And
goes
then
my.
Carrie Underwood was the 4th season winner.
Damn. Well, guess I'm wrong. But anyway, the
Adam
analogy.
Lambert did not win.
Adam Lambert didn't win,
Oh, wow.
Runner-up.
Okay.
and he's now Freddie Mercury.
Exactly. That's crazy.
What a win.
What a win. Good for him.
Dude, like literally every gay singer's every like
Fucking dream.
every twink singer's dream
Yeah.
is to just be Freddie Mercury, and he just
And he
gets,
literally is.
Yeah, he's
Yeah.
the one. He's the one in a million little fucking star-eyed twinks.
Yeah. That seems like Ariana Grande being Glinda. That was like his
Yeah.
pinned to his wall. It's like someday I'm gonna be Freddie Mercury. And
There, and the real sad thing is, like, there's a fucking Pakistani boy who's born with one leg who, like, he should have been.
Freddie Mercury.
He was the twink who should have been, but he never got the opportunity. And
It's
Adam
true.
Lambert came in 5th on American Idol, but he gets to live out. He's living the dream.
True.
Um,
They also talked about
taking the pepper spray to the face. How'd they take it?
how did they take it? I skimmed that part.
So, which one? Ballsack's wife went out and got milk.
Imagine
right?
being Ballsack's wife.
The bald chick was the one. No,
What are we
did I say
doing?
Ballsack?
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
You have a wife, and you're letting.
Ballsack.
You have a wife, and you're getting pepper. You're getting pepper sprayed under the alias ball sack.
That's why the
Dog.
intern Olympics was always just like a little out here for me. Where
That's
I'm like,
crazy. Like,
it's like Jake. You see Jake, and you're like,
yeah.
this kid's doing great, and then you find out that he's like 34, and I'm like, oh, dude, work for pay, dog. Don't work for free.
Fix this.
Yeah,
Fix everything.
Exactly. So yeah, how did they take it?
So the bald chick, what's her name?
Connor.
Nyuk.
Yeah, they call her Nyuk.
Okay.
They call her Nyuk because Jay said that's what he thinks of when he sees her. Great. She did this initial spray. It didn't go that. It like didn't really touch them that much. I said, "Go again, go again,
Wait,
go again."
Yuck was doing the spraying.
Yes.
And then she really hit him like in the eye, like you saw it. And yeah, they were freaking the fuck out for sure. It was a sight to see. Yeah.
I would do it for one hit. I think I'd be scared to let them like hold it down.
Nah, listen. Once the cat's out of the bed, like
That's true.
So my dad was a cop,
Right.
growing up, and he had pepper spray just like on like a belt somewhere around. And I remember my brother and I like were messing with it, and we sprayed it like into the sink, and just the mist in the air fucked me
I
up.
was gonna say, I'm like, they joked about doing it in the room. I'm like, dude, you'll clear the room.
No.
As soon as they started talking about using the pepper spray, I was like, it looked like they were gonna do it in the room, and I was like, oh shit.
That would they would have to can that episode because it would end there.
Yeah.
They'd have to clear the room.
It would just be people puking on the ground. all
Yeah,
around
like
them.
you would clear the audience.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone would have to leave. Damn. Well, that's settled on that, I guess.
And we also turns out that we are a country of laws that like when FOIA requests are put in, they will be answered 18 months later sometimes.
Yes, precisely.
Lewis got his we got the body cam footage back, right?
Yes, we did. Some people thought that it was too much Lewis for Ari's last episode, that they spent
Really?
too long on the body cam footage. Those people will not be named. I did not see much of that part. But what were the highlights of the body cam footage in your opinion?
So the highlight was Lewis was kind of in the right. Like, I'm watching this video, and the cops were just straight up lying to him about checking the sword, checking the security cam footage. It was nuts.
Yeah.
They were lying about watching Lewis's video, even though only one cop watched it for like 2 seconds, and then the other cop was like, "Yeah, we watched all of it. I touched the sword. It's a prop," even though none of that happened.
Wow.
It was crazy.
This is our bricks and minifigs. Like
Yeah.
somebody needs to investigate the relationship between that establishment and that certain precinct, because it seems like they might have been carrying water for some shady individuals instead of helping out the common man.
Absolutely.
Mr.
And I
Louis
can
J.
see how
Gomez.
you would see Lewis and be like, clearly this is a crazy person.
This is a mental patient.
Yeah, exactly. They keep bringing up bricks and minifigs in Part of the Problem chat, because on Thursdays we do the exclusive episode where people usually ask questions and they answer them. I go, Dave does not know what the fuck that is. Now he does, because everyone keeps mentioning it. But I
How
was
do you
like,
avoid this? This to me is the number
Robbie
one
broke it
story of
down.
the internet.
Robbie broke it down in a pretty effective way, I thought. But I go, I'm not giving Dave that. There's no way Dave knows anything about that. And I was completely right, because he read it out of the chat. He went, "What? I don't know what that is." And Robbie broke it down. So,
Interesting.
all I know is from the Part of the Problem live chat and
goodness.
from Robbie.
All right. Well, I'll break down whatever Robbie missed, because I'm now PhD level on bricks and minifigs.
Is it still happening? This
Oh, yeah,
now
it's still
feels
going
like
on.
old news.
So now, no, listen. So it's still going on. They have like a multi-million-dollar lawsuit against Reckless Ben and the initial guy whose Legos that like they stole. And on top of that, like now more and more ex-franchisees are coming forward with their stories about like how this company like seriously fucked up their life. Like I was watching one dude yesterday who was like, yeah, they sold me a failing franchise. They refused to they sold me a failing franchise. They said that like after they sold it to me and put my name on the lease and made me a guarantor of this place for a decade, they said my store wasn't making enough money. They brought in other people to manage my store. They were paying me like less than $20 an hour, and a thing like where whatever. And at the end of the day, they left the day that that their guarantorship on his lease ran out.
Damn.
They broke they shuttered the store, sold it off for parts to someone else, liquidated everything, and then stuck this guy responsible for a $500,000 10-year lease.
Wow.
Yeah.
Damn.
And they weren't paying any of the rent, by the way. They weren't paying, like, they took over his store that he was making rent payments on. He was in charge of everything. Corporate didn't pay rent and just left all that on his plate.
Wow.
And then now they're suing him.
Wow.
For talking about it. It's crazy.
Did he sign an NDA? Because he'll win that.
I don't think so.
Good.
But this is truly like, as more and more of it's coming to life, like it's seeming like this is a truly evil company that like.
How many parts do you think the Netflix docuseries about this is going to be?
3.
Okay, that's.
Oh, it should be 3. They'll make it. It should be.
Yes, it should be 3, and they'll make it 6, probably.
Yeah.
They are always doing that.
They do be doing that.
It's too much. They're gonna be like, this guy was born.
yeah. But so the reason I think it might have legs is the Mormon Church being involved. Like a lot of the people are high-ranking Mormon Church people, and like if they have their tentacles and things, you know how many businesses are run by Mormons?
Yeah.
And all our ancestry, Ancestry.com, DNA,
Oh,
all that.
no shit.
All that's the Mormons, dog.
I did not know that.
All the
I've
Mormons.
never given my shit to that as much as I would like to know the makeup. I don't trust them with
I would
my
never,
DNA.
dude. I would never.
I do not trust them with my DNA. What are they doing with it?
Mm-mm.
Too shady. Do we have any more about skanks?
According to HSR, they're praying over it and trying to make us Mormon.
Is it working?
Oh.
Do you want to move to...
I have nothing else from Skanks.
Do you want to move to rap, or you mentioned HSR? Do we want to talk about HSR?
Let's go to rap.
Okay. It was a Irish Goodbye reunion episode. It was Cannon and Feeney. Great fucking episode. If you take nothing else from what I say about the show, it was a good episode. Everyone should watch it.
It's Cannon and Feeney together. Like it's proven radio gold.
Absolutely.
If, I don't know, man. If one or two different things break right, Irish Goodbye is Tuesdays with Stories. It is Are You Garbage? Like, there's no doubting the chemistry between those two. And then, honestly, anytime you get to see Cannon or Feeney interact with Lewis, it's,
it's pretty fun. It was pretty good.
TV.
They were, like, passing back and forth and then sending it over, and Lewis was extremely high, and... It's funny because they were like, you're talking so slowly.
What is that? But when does he smoke weed? He stopped
They
smoking?
said the same thing. They go, since when do you smoke? I thought you stopped. And he's like, I just started back to it regularly. He's like, but I'm done after today or something like that. Who's to say, dog? Who's to say? I listened to it at 1.5 speed, and it sounded like he was speaking at a normal speed.
I don't like this wishy-washiness. You got a fight coming up.
Yeah,
come on,
I agree.
lock in.
I agree. First off, I recall that the reason I wanted to watch this one was because I was talking to Cannon outside before Fart Carnival, and he goes, Lewis said that they were talking about the fight in front of the White House, the fights in front of the White House. And he asked him what he thought about them making a joke about Michelle Obama being a man. And Lewis was like, I thought that was inappropriate. And Cannon dunked the shit out of him. He goes, I've been laughed out of this very room on this very show for way less queefy shit than that. What the fuck? Who are you? What did you do with Lewis? And he was like, this is... It passed being inappropriate when they came up with it. Like if that's your problem and you're like, all this is fine and normal, but this is where I cross the line. He's like, it's all fucking weird. It should all be allowed. I think was his takeaway.
Oh, listen, I was there.
Yeah.
I was boots on the ground. So by the way, latest PSYOP is in effect.
Which is?
Harleys are for the gays, and Indian motorcycles are for the truly based, badass Americans, even though...
Why is that?
Indian just hired a Israeli PR firm to,
Even though or because?
I don't know. But no, that's the latest culture war that they're starting.
Interesting.
Is Indian versus Harley Davidson.
That's so funny, because... percentage of Americans that own motorcycles, period.
Yeah, but it's how many... I don't drink Bud Light, but I got in on the Bud Light discourse.
That's fair, but I know way more people who drink Bud Light or have an opinion about Bud Light than have motorcycles.
Fair. But I know a lot of people have opinions about motorcycles. You know what I mean?
Fair.
Sons of Anarchy was a popular show.
That's true.
So the what I did notice was there was like a bunch of protesters outside, and like a lot of them had like the typical stuff you would expect. And there was a couple of people in fucking rainbow vests riding Harleys.
Sure.
And I was like, that's so weirdly placed.
Yeah.
When have I ever seen
that is weirdly placed.
Gay biker?
Yeah, it's like you've seen gay bikers, but they're not wearing the flag. They're just dressed like normal bikers.
Right. This was like prided out on the vest.
Goofy. Even the bike riders at the Pride Parade are like kind of undercover.
It was so fucking on the nose, and I was like, this stinks.
That's
and
funny.
then some guy shows up with a megaphone, and he's like, he was making some decent
Harley
points.
Davidson?
Harley Davidson.
Sorry, I needed to get that out quickly.
And the Marl Pole, man. Marlboro. There's got to be some kind of gay Marlboro.
Marl Homo Man?
Marl Homo Man. Okay. I like it.
I can get something better.
Harley Davidson and Marl. All right.
Give me a minute. I'll come up with a better one.
So this guy shows up with a megaphone, and he was making some decent points. He was like, "You guys were losing your minds when a carton of eggs was $5, but gas is up to $5 a gallon. Where's your outrage now?"
Yeah.
And I was like, I kept pointing to Brian. I was like, "These are good points.
These are good points.
That's a
He
good
makes
point.
some points.
He's making some sense." And then at some point he goes, "You're a disgrace. If you're going into this, you're a fucking loser and a disgrace. You're a coward and this, that, the other." And I'm like, he's got a megaphone. So I just started screaming back at him, "We're just trying to have a good time. Come hang out with us. I promise you'll have fun. There's shade in there."
Yeah,
and
it's fucking hot out here.
Yeah. He's just standing in the sun with a megaphone talking shit. And at one point I was like, "We're trying to have fun. You are gay."
Both those things are true.
I got a lot of people around me who would be very happy.
That's funny.
But the point I was making was like, it didn't feel inside that it warranted that level of scrutiny, right? Yeah. Like when I saw Travis Pastrana doing backflips on the lawn of the White House, I was like, this is maybe in poor taste. But then like everything about this was like, they had demonstrations of like Army versus Navy wrestling. They had Marines versus Army. Like they had the Army rock band playing a concert right before. The Marine Corps band, oh my God, dude. I would listen to the entire soundtrack, every walkout song being played by the Marine Corps band. I would listen to that as its own isolated track. So it really was like a beautiful kind of spectacle for America, and something that was like so much fucking cooler than it had any right to be.
Sure.
Like on its face, when you hear fucking cage fights on the White House lawn, you're thinking Brondo, fucking Idiocracy, right?
Right.
And this was like kind of a beautiful event that ended with like one of the craziest upsets you'll ever see. Like it was beautiful storytelling throughout the night. And then Josh Hokett is the literal turd in the punch bowl. It was the only thing liberals could point to and be like, see?
Yeah.
And it's like, why the fuck would you give that to them?
Yeah.
What the fuck are you doing? You know what I mean? Like this wasn't a political thing. You know what I mean? Like granted, they were fucking hawking Trump coins left and right, but it wasn't like.
Where are those at now?
I don't know. But it wasn't like, hey, like we're fucking, look at how good we're doing kicking ass in Iran or like any rah-rah.
It was literally just like, here's a
Trump
fun
never
fights.
spoke. It was just fights. And it was a fucking really cool thing. The Justin Gaethje's walkout is like, that's cooler than anything you've ever seen in a movie. And it was just guerrilla style, 2 cameras fucking just walking a guy down as he enters into an octagon to fight a foreigner with an undefeated record who's supposed to take his head off.
Did he win?
Oh, he knocked him the fuck out. It was beautiful.
Nice.
Oh, it was beautiful.
Because I feel like I remember, and I may be wrong, but I remember Dave talking about this on Part of the Problem briefly, where he was like, why? And I don't even know if this was the fight he's talking about. I'm not familiar with the card, but he was like, why would you set up this America rah-rah fight with where the American cannot win?
Yes. That was it.
Yeah.
It was like that was what everyone thought was going to be the fly in the ointment. Like everyone's looking at that card going, well, we got the American versus the Canadian. We know the American's going to win. We got an American versus an American in 2 different fights. So we're guaranteed to have at least 3 American wins on the 7-fight card. We only got to get 1 more to carry the majority. And everyone was looking at it like, there's no fucking way. He came in as a plus 600 underdog at some points, but
Someone made a lot of money on that.
Motherfucker takes the mic and he goes, "Yeah, I heard I was down 6-1, but America was down a lot worse than that 250 years ago."
They're down now worse than that.
Oh yeah, we're down bad.
We're
dude.
down real bad.
We're down bad. We're losing wars to the Persians.
Oh my God.
What is this? The Roman Empire?
Not just losing, but giving up.
Yeah.
Couple. What?
That's a good. You take this back to part of the problem.
Yeah.
Somebody tweeted out. There's bread and circus in the Capitol.
Yeah.
They're fighting for amusement on the emperor's birthday. We have peace with Persia. The Roman Empire is back, baby.
That's so funny. That's so good. Oh damn. Rap. It was Shannon's birthday a week before that.
Oh yeah.
They do a birthday thing for Shannon on this week's
Very
episode.
timely birthday celebration for
And
commuters.
I think Cannon told me off air that Lewis called Ralph on the show because Shannon said that they had a group chat with the three of them where one of them pointed out that it's Shannon's 10th year here and her birthday. And Lewis did not respond.
The double whammy.
Yeah. And so he pretends to call Ralph not on the air and be like, we should do something for Shannon for her 10-year or whatever. And Ralph's like, oh yeah, I sent her $1,000. And I knew it was coming because Cannon told me about it, and it was so good and so much better to actually hear it. It was fucking incredible.
Wait. He acted like he was calling Ralph off air, but it was on air.
Yes.
And
Ralph goes, oh yeah,
4D chest him.
He said, I sent her $1,000 of my money.
So it was Shannon's 10-year anniversary with the company, huh?
I know. I sent her $1,000.
No, you didn't. Did you?
Yeah.
Did you really?
For myself, as a gift to her.
Wait, from yourself?
Well, from GaS Digital, but I was only going to make you pay. I wasn't going to make you necessarily pay for it.
Not even from the
Not
company.
company money.
Yes.
Not we should do something.
Yes. He said, well, I sent her $1,000. And he's like, Shannon, did he? And she's like, yeah.
Listen, Lewis, if you want to come back, you want the ultimate fucking dunk on him?
Yeah.
The company pays for Shannon's tits.
They've been trying to do that on Rap for a while.
They've been trying to do it for a while. You're finally paying off a bit. There's nothing people love more.
And they were
than
joking
paying
that
off
she should get like
bit.
a watch or something for 10 years. And I feel like Tits is way better
Tits
than
is
that.
way
and also
better than a
low-key
watch.
a medical urgency.
Yeah. It's like at this point, it's a tease almost. We've mentioned new tits for Shannon too many times for them to not just appear.
Yeah.
And you know what? We'd all have they ever like discussed the if Lewis is instrumental in paying for Shannon's tits, he gets like one
squeeze
honk a month.
They have talked about that.
They have.
Yes, they have
and
talked about
she
that.
was anti.
I don't
honking
remember.
the tits he paid for. That's crazy.
I don't think she
That's
was
crazy.
fully anti, but definitely
Okay.
not once a month.
Okay.
I think she probably conceded to. He gets to
He
feel
gets
them.
a honk. Yeah,
Yeah.
of course you got to know what
He gets to feel them. What you're paying for.
Listen, he can feel them before they go in. That's
Yeah, exactly. They're just out here.
yeah. What are we talking about?
I believe
Just
so.
Lewis in scrubs so that he can touch the implants
Like,
before they go in.
that's so funny. And then she gets like sepsis or something because his hands are on them and then they went in her body. They were also talking about how they were going to give Serafina a punishment on this episode because Dom gave Lewis lip last week about sexually harassing his girlfriend. And he was like, well, Dom, you're going to be punished. And then this week they were like, well, actually, Serafina is going to be punished for your misstep here, Dom.
That is how you punish Dom.
And they did not follow through. Is that correct?
Dom is. Oh yeah.
Yeah, we couldn't get the phone line working.
So people were going to call in and suggest things?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, well, suggest down below what
Yeah.
should Serafina's
Suggest in the
punishment be?
chat. We are live.
Oh, we're live?
We are live.
Serafina, if you could read us out some of the potential punishments for
Yeah,
you.
that would be
That
great.
would be excellent. Just so you guys know, Serafina is screening these. So
Yeah, so you want to make it provocative, but not so provocative that she doesn't
listen,
read it.
she's too fucking like honest and good at her job to not read out whatever you send. So
yeah,
go
if she
for it.
picks it,
Just
she'll
go
read the whole
for it.
thing. Yeah, absolutely. While they're looking for that, I'm going to do a really brief one for Fart Carnival. They were talking about jerking off with lotion versus not with lotion, and everyone made Cannon feel bad for not using it.
Really?
Yes.
Are you lotion or no lotion?
Me, I am no lotion. I
You're
do not
no
want an
lotion.
infection.
That's crazy.
Yeah. And Tom was like, yeah, maybe when I was like 12, I didn't use lotion, but now no, Dom engineered it. He kind of like clowned Cannon.
That's
for
like
that.
middle school behavior. That's what I said. I was like, maybe if I was in middle school.
Yeah, I've surveyed the people that I've had sexual relationships with, and none of them have used lotion on the regular.
9 out of 10 times dry jerk. I'm a grown man. Who's got the? You think I have time? I'm gonna keep lotion.
Yeah,
that my daughter might touch.
Very true.
Disgusting.
Gross.
That's horrible.
I did not accurately poll my friends, but I feel like it would have come up. We're kind of a weird friend group where I feel like it would have brought up a poll. A poll would have been had amongst my friends, my dick-having friends.
So you think it's more you think it would have come up that they do use lotion?
I just feel like it would have been a point of conversation at some point.
So if you, yeah, but that's my point is like you don't know one way or another, so you can't.
I just know
Cold reading if someone's a dry jerker is crazy.
I know someone where he would have said it to me at some point.
If he was a dry jerker?
Either way.
Or but he didn't. That's
You're right.
So that makes no sense.
I also feel like this is just a hypothesis. I have no science behind this, but like uncut not using lotion.
Oh yeah. I mean, look, if you're uncut and you're using lotion,
it's too wet.
Get a girlfriend, dude.
It's too wet.
You're doing way too fucking much. Come on, man.
Yeah, I agree. So maybe that's why I think that
Mike's a dry jerker?
Yes. And
AJ,
Cannon goes, that doesn't make me feel better. I said that on the show. I go, if it makes you feel any better, Blind Mike does not use lotion. And he goes, that makes me feel worse.
Blind Mike is on your team.
Well, Blind Mike, I mean, that didn't help me.
Wait.
No, that's crazy. Cannon?
Yeah.
Listen, you're a dad. You're a good man. You're not like some of these fucking guys with their VR porn and their lotion, right? Just doing way too much.
Blue collar guy.
Yeah. You knock it out. You fucking get back to being a family man. That's what a dry jerk man's all about. I respect it, and I respect you.
Writing down dry jerk man as a potential title. That's all I had for Fart Carnival. Are there any punishments? Have you collected any punishments?
The first one was sex with hard R. JK, I wouldn't even have her do that.
Wow.
Next is give her number out.
Oof, that's mean.
Spanked by Lewis.
That could be a real one.
Yeah, but okay, that's unfair though. If the whole thing is about no sexually harassing Serafina,
right?
If you
it
then
should be
give
a non-sexual
her
punishment.
it would have to be so fucking funny. It would have to be so ungodly funny for it to be like an acceptable sexual punishment.
Yes. Which a spank is too. It's bottom. It's low hanging fruit.
Lewis won't spank his own child. He's not allowed to spank Serafina.
Very good.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I got the vibe from him that he was gonna like the wheel of punishment would have been more like gross stuff,
like drink hot sauce,
like clean the toilet or something. You know,
right?
Okay,
like Mike Figg's shot of ranch.
Yeah,
you know about that?
That was the vibe I was getting.
They're doing. Sorry, did I walk over that? You were gonna say something?
No.
On TTI to make Figs come in on time, they've been giving him punishments when he's not in on time. And it's low-key really been working. And it's really been working because it started as he eats a salad. And he came in late and he's like, this is fine. And then they made it do a shot of ranch and he's been on time, every single time since. Can you back me up on that?
Eat a salad is so fucking funny.
Dry salad.
On time, I wouldn't really say that, but like a few minutes late.
earlier.
Not in ranch, take a shot of ranch time.
Right. I think there's like a like the speed limit. There's like a 5 buffer of like if you're 5 minutes late, it's okay.
The whole reason we started Fig Talk was to just get Figs here on time.
Yeah. And then he started doing it after the show, which defeats the purpose. I have a TTI thing written here that Dom gave me I know nothing about. Can you tell us about that?
Yeah, just one sec. There's one more good punishment.
All right, let's hear it. You can keep sending punishments.
No, Serafina.
Oh, yeah.
No, it's just like shave my head.
Ooh.
That's hardcore.
Matching haircut with Lewis.
That's
Matching
mean.
haircut with Lewis. That is a mean punishment.
That's mean.
Wow.
I think if I was...
I don't think you can give Serafina shave your head because Dom got a little mouthy.
Yes, I agree.
I said it in such a funny manner too. It wasn't anything serious. I was
it was so clearly doing. So what happened was
I have gotten on the when Alex was pregnant, Lewis was aggressively hitting, like creepily hitting on Alex.
So what happened was and back me up if I misspeak here. They were asking Serafina last week if she had to be pregnant by one of the people at the table, who would it be? And she starts to answer, and Lewis goes, Dom, play the sexy music. And Dom goes, I will not play the sexy music.
Oh, Dom was mad.
Yeah, that was good. But he did it. You're right. Like, you did it in a voice that was like, I'm doing a bit.
Okay.
He may have been mad. I would have been, probably.
No, Dom
but
was
he was still doing it in a bit voice.
We did see Dave Temple and Tiana like out on the streets in Hoboken, and they were like, Dom, did you actually get clipped? Like, they actually thought
that he got fired. The joke was that he wasn't on rap anymore.
Oh yeah, Lewis was like, he's fired.
Sarah, which one did you pick?
I said, this was my answer. I said Figs because he'd be a good dad. He'd be a funny dad. Who was in the room? It was him, Naeem, Zach, Lewis.
Yeah, it was him, Naeem, Zach, and Lewis, and Karen Fian.
And Karen Fian, and they made the joke like, of course you Figs, go with the fat chick, and then whatever, and then Zach was like, imagine being the even fatter chick that wasn't even considered. Yeah.
How do you not just say I would raise IVF kids with Karen?
I don't think she was allowed to answer that.
I mean,
that would be too easy.
Yeah, there were some rules.
You can say Dom.
Couldn't pick Dom.
Okay.
I don't think they specifically said that, but Lewis probably wouldn't have had that.
He wouldn't have let it
look,
slide.
I will argue that it is. You've met James, and you know, like he's a cute kid, good DNA, good height, polite.
Lewis is about to start dating chicks that would be as appropriate for his son as are for him.
Yeah. No, he's definitely gonna run into some of that, like, you know, fucking like
awkward Thanksgiving where like the dating the son of the etc. There's a specific tweet that I'm thinking of.
Oh well, there's my own grandpa.
Yeah, pretty much, basically. I'm familiar with that song as well. That wasn't a tweet. That's. Oh, wait, yeah, TTI. Mayhem Miller.
Yeah, so we had Mayhem Miller on TTI. He zoomed in from LA, and his streaming room was hilarious because his wife owns that famous like plush store.
Right.
And so he had this big wall of just anime figures and plushes.
Yeah, can you pull that up?
Yeah. And so Figs asked him what his favorite on the shelf was, and he just started doing like a full-on tour. He picked the camera up off the computer, brought it to the shelf, and he started going through his favorite Hello Kitty plush animals, and I just thought it was hilarious.
That's cute. I like that.
Mayhem is, I mean, when I tell you, dream of all dreams, getting to work commentary for the Armored League side by side with Mayhem Miller for the Titan League last year at American Dream. That guy was there like an hour and a half early, interviewing all the fighters, like getting to know everybody, having like a point or two. There was never a chance for there to be dead air. Like he's just. I fucking love Mayhem Miller, dude. And he really does, like, he can just go, and the guy's knowledgeable. Like, if he's talking about some shit, it's because he genuinely does know some shit. He's not just talking because he likes the sound of his own voice.
I have had a newfound admiration for people who have that skill. And it's mostly come from people that are saying some dumb horse shit. Mm-hmm. Mainly from Part of the Problem. It's like I've seen a lot of on Part of the Problem this week, JD Vance just having to say some shit about defend whatever the administration's doing right
really?
now. And yeah, he's been doing hardcore PR. It's like one of those weeks. This happens on Part of the Problem sometimes, where I'm like, wow, I'm so glad I'm not that person this week.
Can I just? I want to make one key distinction.
Sure.
It's not really PR holding water for the administration as much as it is. He's on a fucking book tour.
Is he really?
He's selling he did the fucking View.
Oh, that's so
He did an hour with the bitches on the View selling the sequel to Hillbilly Elegy. And that's where he had to go and fucking sit across from fucking whatever the old ladies on the View is and be like,
that's
well,
so funny.
I don't think it's a problem that we're eating babies or whatever the fuck he said to people, women across America having coffee
I do
at 11
not
a.m.
feel so bad about, although I do not feel bad anymore. Oh, that's him with his
dog. You gotta wait until you're not vice president anymore to put out the sequel book. But yeah,
do you remember which one he said was his favorite?
He really liked the fish. That's kind of right at the top. His name's
the green
is it the blue guy?
The blue guy. He liked the fish.
I knew it. I was gonna say that.
And then right under that, the Hello Kitties. They're Street Fighter collabs.
That's cool.
So there's like a Zangief Hello Kitty. There's a Chun-Li one.
That rules.
I like the little what's that that video game where it's like the cooperation it's like the little
Among
sprites.
Us?
Among Us. Yeah. It's that little. It's got the Among Us eyes, the little pink one with the rabbit ears.
It with the rabbit ears.
Yeah, I think that one's pretty cute.
I like that one.
Yeah.
I have been in. Have you been in a mall lately?
Yes.
It's been taken over by like gotcha surprise box stores in my experience, where they have stuff like that, but it's like trading cards where it's like you don't know what you have until you open it.
Right.
So I'm now newly familiar with those things and what their names are and shit.
That rules. Have you just been going in and getting little surprise boxes?
I have not, but there's a couple times in the past, like couple months, where I've been with people who are like, oh, I really want this one, and they say the name of it, and I'm like, oh, so that's what that one's name is. I'm like, I got Hello Kitty and Cinnamoroll, which is the bunny that looks like Hello Kitty, and that's about it. And
do they have it to where like you open a rare one and the guys in the shop will be like, I'll give you $300 for that?
No, not in my experience. It's mostly just like, there are 5 things this could be. It's more you keep buying them so that you get all of them.
Oh, it's like you just want to collect them all.
Yeah, it's like it could be one of 5 things.
Do people not then just start trading? Like, do you not just go on Facebook Marketplace and go, I'll trade you a
probably, but it does seem to be it does seem to be mostly actual children. In my experience,
I just would be so mad if it was like a 1 in 5 thing and I got the same one twice.
My friends both did the same. I got a thing from the claw machine, by the way. I consider myself a claw machine.
The claw machine
expert.
I was gonna say it's way less stores like that and way more claw machines like that.
I'm not an expert. I will say my mom is an expert of claw. If you take her to any claw, she'll be like me, will be like, this is winnable or this is not winnable.
Okay.
Because there's like certain machines where you pick it up, you go, that's not picking up shit.
Junk. That's trash.
It's literal trash. Whereas there's one that I was like, I think this could be it, and I got one.
Sick.
It was great. But my 2 friends did a surprise box, and they both got the same one. So I don't know what that says about the system, but
because especially then it would make sense if you went one after the other, you would have gotten 2 in a row. And it's like, I feel like you should kind of plan for never having 2 in a row.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I did. Serafina saw this today. I went to a carnival and won a giant fucking stuffy, and it was very funny because we stayed with the Butterleys in Austin.
Nice.
And they have like in their backyard they have like a foam like throwing axe thing and like throwing stars. So I was just whipping those all week long, and then we go to the carnival that weekend, and one of the midway games was throw the axe and like make it land, and I was like, dude. I turned to Alex. I said, I've never been more prepared for this. And I just immediately 1-2 drilled it, top prize instantly.
I love that. That's awesome.
And then the baby got to pick out which one she wanted. And,
there you go. That's the dream.
It pisses me off though, because as Serafina can attest to, I said, how'd you get that toy there? And she goes, the nice lady from the carnival gave it to me. And I said, well, yes, but I won it. I won it for you.
She gave you some credit.
I was like, you remember that part? She was like, oh yeah, you threw the axe like at the Butterleys. I was like, yeah, but it mattered this time. That's how you got the bear.
Yeah. They didn't let me have the bear unless I hit the center of with the axe.
Oh.
I consider myself pretty good at darts. And you'd think that the carryover would be to axe throwing, and it is not. I am awful at axe throwing.
How much axe throwing have you done?
A handful of times.
So, like a handful of sessions, or like you went one time and did it like 4 or 5 times?
No, a handful of sessions.
That's crazy.
Like 2, but spaced out from each other.
Because I feel like I legitimately, after like I did maybe like 10 tries.
Yeah.
The one time I've ever done actual axe throwing, but by like 8, I was like, oh, I get this.
I was not having that. And the most recent place that I went, which is what I'm thinking of, because I feel like the first time I went, I got the hang of it eventually. We were switching axes, and one of them was kind of loose. So maybe I just kept switching and couldn't get the hang of the
That
right
messed
one.
with you, yeah.
But I thought I would pick it up faster.
Right.
No, I was not. It's funny how I'm like, yeah, I'm all right at darts.
Dude, I swear I started like, I got to the point where I was like, dude, I could go, like, put me on a horseback.
Yeah.
I could probably nail somebody with a little tomahawk action.
Right.
30 yards or so.
Right.
At the very least, I clip him.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm going to slow him down. If I'm on a horse, I'm going to catch him.
Yeah. That's all I had. That's all we had for TTI. That came from TTI, right?
Yeah.
One more thing. We're getting toward the end of our time, but there was one more that I wanted to bring to you. On Zach's Morning Zoo, they had Schlack and Lucky 13 on. And he was asking him about wrestling stuff. They were talking about wrestling stories and stuff. I'm like, that's not specifically something you would have experience with. But Zach did ask them who has hit them the hardest. But he meant who has hurt you the most. And I wanted to know if you had anything that comes to mind from fights that you've been in.
Oh, I mean, it's without a shadow of a doubt, Lewis.
Yeah.
It's not even a little close.
Yeah.
Like, no fight I've had.
Yeah.
And I've had 6 or 7 fights now, something like that. Yeah. And I have a pretty good record. I've
yes, you do.
beaten most people, and the losses, I think I got 1 loss on my record, and it's to Alex Stein, where a lot of people say, I won that fight, and he did have a heart attack like 2 months later. So who really won that fight? I'm glad Alex is feeling better. I love you, buddy. But training with Lewis that's why.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because
no fight I've had has ever been 1/3 as hard as fighting Lewis. He knocked me out yesterday. Like, not knocked me out, but he did make me go fully jelly-legged. And went like, fuck this. I'm done. I have absolutely no interest. He's put me down with body shots before. That motherfucker hits like a truck. Yeah. And the better I get, like, the really frustrating part about fighting Lewis,
the more you know that you know nothing type of thing.
A, yes, but B, it's like the more I know, now the more damage I can inflict. And it's like there's just something in him where it's like, I've been hit. I need to fight harder. So much harder. And it's like, dude, I'm just showing good technique. Like, there's no power on any of this. Like, I'm literally just getting it out there. And he's like, he gets pissed. And it's like, all right, well, now I'm actually in trouble. And it's like, I need to I got to, in those moments, certainly work better defense. And if I can do that, Laser's not going to be able to put a fucking hand on me.
Absolutely.
So, train hard, fight easy. Let's fucking go.
Yeah.
What was Schlack's answer?
Schlack was talking about a guy whose name escapes me who had...
Oh, by the way, the person who's hurt me the most is this woman named Lily.
Very good. Zach's story was also about a woman, but slightly different. Schlack was talking about a guy who had part of his hand bone replaced with like a metal plate.
Titanium hand bone.
So he said when he hits you, it's like he's hitting you with a roll of quarters.
Oof.
There's this dude, Viking from Canada.
IWS, yeah.
It's because he's not either. He doesn't weigh much. He's a skinnier dude, but he broke his hand and he has a metal plate in the side of his hand. So when he chops you, it feels like the guy's holding a roll of fucking quarters.
But Zach told a story about a match where there was a woman on the other team who didn't tell him that she was going to step on him to get to the rope. And he goes, if she had told me, I would have clenched, like Houdini, would have clenched and not hurt. And he's like, she just stepped on my stomach and it fucked me up so fucking bad.
Yeah, I'd imagine.
Yeah. So that was his story.
Yeah, I ate a body shot like 2 weeks ago that like as I was walking up here, I was going, ooh, yeah, that's still tender. That is still tender. So it's like I can imagine getting a full weight of a person on one spot of your belly. Like that's about the same width as a boxing glove. Yeah, that would fucking hurt.
My mom just texted me a story. Actually, I almost want to read it. About her dog jumping full force onto the bed with her on it. And she ended it by being like, if he wasn't so cute, I would put him out in the rain or something like that. I'll see if I can find it. But basically that. I was trying to think of a story while I was watching the episode being like, what is the most physical pain I've been in? Where I'm like, I always think of like, I'm like, the pain that has bothered me the most is always like one nagging thing that won't go away rather than like, I'm like, I've been bit by a dog before. I've broken my arm before. Like, I don't consider either of those like top pain where I'm like, I don't know. I think of like Mike was in, I mean, maybe he would speak differently. He doesn't remember getting punched in the eye though. So that certainly wasn't that. That he was in the hospital and they were like doing stuff to his eyes and they would just like put drops in and then they would leave and he'd be like, I'm in so much worse pain than I was before they came in.
Oh yeah, no, that's a medical procedure.
Yeah.
I had an anal fissure one time that got fucking infected and they had to like, I had a proctologist lance it. That to me is the worst pain I've ever been in. Yeah, that was truly like couldn't sleep, night sweats all night long. Taking Percocet, not doing a goddamn thing.
I am sure that I have had, like, I don't know. I truly cannot think of anything. I'm such a pussy for not having one ready when I ask this question, but I can't think of any specifically.
Nat, mine was like tooth pain. I was getting my tooth drilled at the dentist and he felt it and it was I jumped out of it was horrific. Yeah.
I hate that. I can't stop thinking about the fact that I like today cut. Wait, you answer first. You had something.
I was gonna say your biggest pain is having a larger waist than your boyfriend.
Damn right, literally true. I woke every time he's like, "Damn, I'm so heavy. I'm 140 pounds." I'm like, "Damn, that must be nice. Cool." It's so, and it's been like that ever since we started dating.
Dude, I watched you big spoon him. That's
so funny. Mike was like, that is the most embarrassing photo ever. And I said that you took it, that you were like, this is adorable.
Yes, it obviously is embarrassing, but it's also fucking adorable. And it's like, we assumed in that moment, oh, this is what their home life is like.
It so is.
Yeah.
But also we all like, every cuddle sesh has to be someone. It gets to be the big spoon and the small spoon.
Serafina, if you could pull that picture up, please.
Wait, is it on your Instagram?
Yeah.
From the beach?
Yeah.
I can't find that text from my mom. Whatever. Bummer. Anyway, the way she described it was funny. My mom is very funny. But it's gone.
Never had a broken bone. Never had a...
Broke my arm in 6th grade ice skating.
That didn't hurt?
I'm sure it did, but I blacked it out.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh.
It's been so long. Like, I remember the dog bite hurting. Whereas the arm, I just remember the fall and then being off to the side. like it was like fuzzy as they got me off the ice to the sit. And I like don't remember the actual pain of it happening. Yeah, I don't know.
I broke my leg when I was a kid and I like didn't feel it. Like I went to stand up and then like dropped back down and was like, I don't know. This doesn't feel right.
I'm gonna think of such a good one as soon as this episode's over. Oh, but I cut my that's me and Mike. This is my last resort. That's me and Mike snuggling on the beach. He was drunk.
It's very cute.
Yeah, it is cute, and that we do that sometimes.
Oh.
But Mike was like, "This is a horrible picture to find on my feed." Yeah, I cut my toenail too short, and it woke up to it in pain today. Where I was like, it's in a bandage that looks like a crayon right now.
Oh, okay.
I'll show you. I won't show the fans.
But it was like rubbing up against the blanket, and then you were like,
no, it's literally just like the skin around it is like it's almost like an ingrown toenail where it's like it's pressing into the skin of my toe now.
No good.
Yeah, no good. I'm really hoping that it's literally that, and when it grows out, it stops hurting. But I woke up this morning being like, what do I do? I was supposed to go for a run this morning. I don't think that's happening. I think that's it.
We don't have anything HSR?
We have HSR we were talking about. Are you familiar? Were you there the day that Stanley was first talking about off air the song that he made to Brett Kavanaugh's hearing set to Avicii?
No, but he's told me about this before.
So it started, it feels like 2 months ago at this point, that we talked about it on GaS Now because they did a GaS Digital playlist on HSR. And Mike goes, I have a song that should be on it. And it was that. And he said it to Stanley offhand. And Stanley was like, cool, okay. I made that, and I never got any credit for it, and he went on a whole fucking tirade about it, and then he went on a whole tirade about it on air. I think it's crazy that, like...
Why wouldn't then, in that exact moment, he re-upload it?
He should. Absolutely, but he's now done a whole thing on HSR last week going into, here's mine, here's when it was posted, here's all these other ones that were posted later that have way more views, here's Shane Gillis talking about it on Matt and Shane's Secret podcast, and all of the links in the comments are to like Bandcamp or whatever, not Bandcamp, Spotify or something, right, which has 3 million views. And Chris was like, cool, very cool of you to not have posted that to any relevant page of ours to like get any money for it or anything like that. He's like, the past is the past.
Because there was a Spotify link in one of the comments.
Well, you could have put it in the Spotify account of this very show.
Yes, I know, I suck. But we're just going to talk about how many fucking streams that I've been fucked over for.
Well, I mean, you were blind with rage, but I'm kind of a little upset.
I'm the worst. I'm a terrible partner. I know.
That's on that. He finally talked about it. Mike started the episode last week by doing an impression of Stanley.
Oh yeah.
And it was a little ham-fisted, but I can't say but I can't say entirely inaccurate.
No.
Yeah, that's on that. That's all I had on that, unless you've heard that story.
No, I mean, I just want more Chris Stanley music edits. Like there was this guy like Vince Bloom or something like that who kept making Knicks edits, and I was like locked in for every one. So it's like, just give me the news in the form of like, you know, mid 2010s fucking EDM tracks.
That's good.
Just give me that whole Zoran speech about fucking the 0.4% chance
Stanley.
Set to Avicii's levels.
Right.
Oof.
The other one,
28 billion views.
100%. The
just
people's
by me.
President. The people's mayor, sorry. Yeah, so Stanley, if you're watching, he'll be here.
Oh, by the way, I saw somebody else just take one of the HSR bits. Someone in Bushwick went and actually did a fucking indoor shrimp farm.
No way!
Yes.
In my head, I was like, he's going to talk about shrimp.
Dude, Chris Vega is standing up furious right now.
Yeah, well.
Some motherfucker actually went and got the Bushwick indoor shrimp farm.
Not to victim blame, but you snooze, you lose, team.
I mean, kinda. This is why I am.
Chris, what do you have to say about this?
Why does Ralph Sutton steal my dreams?
This has been GaS Digital Now, the GaS Digital wrap-up show. If you liked it and you think we got there, you should subscribe to GaS Digital Now on YouTube. We have outro music now.
Ooh, so classy.
Follow me at Natalie DeChico Edits on Instagram. Follow Blind Mike at That Blind Mike on Instagram. Follow all of the GaS Digital accounts on YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter. Mike runs those. Subscribe to gasdigital.com with code NOW. You got anything to plug?
Yeah, you can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at the M Harrington. I have the Armored League coming up. I believe.
We them Harrington.
We them Harrington. It is going to be July 23rd. Just double checking the date. Yeah, July 23rd at Melrose Ballroom, our New York home, the Armored League. Back in New York, going to be me and Chris Vega on the call.
Maybe I'll go.
Live emceeing and going to be going out on the live stream there. Get your tickets at thearmoredleague.com or just watch the live stream at thearmoredleague.com. Also, on this network.
Yeah.
KP Burke, American Loser Podcast.
Yes, I'm sorry we didn't get to it
at all in the wrap-up show.
I had it written down. We ran out of time. We went long.
They took a homeless guy and used him to win World War II. A dead homeless guy helped us win World War II. Check out American Loser with KP Burke for the full story.
They also did a really cool episode about Rasputin that we missed because I wasn't here that week. I was here, and I was saying some wild shit that week. I was at the beach. It was Paco. Paco was me.
Fire.
We've already addressed it on the show, so I don't have to keep up a bit. That was a really cool episode. Mike, Blind, and I have been on the show as well.
Hell yeah.
So watch that episode. That's it. Bye, everyone. Thanks for being here.